I told you there would be a moment. Well, guess what? The moment's here. The fight is coming. Let's go!
Boxing King Media in association with Boxro. Jamie, we spoke yesterday, and one of the things he said to him that struck to me was, God forbid if that happens, just wait and see. So when you heard 95 with regards to the judging, what's the first thing that went through your mind?
I turned around to Nigel and said, don't fucking do this to us again. And thankfully it didn't, not just for us but for boxing in general, because it's not a good look. I thought it was a great fight, and the last thing you want after a fight and an occasion like that is the limelight being taken away from the fighters by the decision. So I'm glad it's the right person won, and I just can't tell you how happy I am for Chantal, because she deserves everything what's coming to her.
Has it restored your faith in the judging? Because I know that was a big concern for you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I scored it 97-93, 96-94, 1 round swing. I'm okay with that. You know, I thought the draw was a bit harsh, but I thought Katie really did well in the sort of mid part of the fight and pulled some rounds back. But I thought Chantal finished the fight brilliantly.
I was sat with a lot of Irish fans, and to be fair, majority of them felt that Chantal did enough to win.
Yeah, listen, everyone knows at the end of a fight, the general consensus, and even body language plays a massive part. You could tell Katie didn't feel like she'd won, even though she did tremendously and she made it close. Chantal was a deserved winner.
At any point did you think Chantal might be able to stop her? Because it did look like Katie was hurt quite a few times in the fight.
I don't think. Yeah, I thought she was hurt, but I thought she recovered really well, and she rallied really well afterwards as well. So we always knew you can tell when someone's ready to go when they don't really fight back, and she didn't. She's got that grit and determination. So there was never really any indication that we should sort of say to Chantal, stay on her now and you know, be relentless with it, because it was a pointless cause. Katie's such a gutsy fighter.
One of the things worth mentioning, because I spoke to you yesterday, and I think I said to you, how are you going to win the early rounds? And you won most of the early rounds. I'd say that's a fair consensus, and you showed.
It was going to go one way or the other. I thought Katie would start fast and try and build up a lead, and then maybe hang on down the stretch. But she was trying to conserve it, knowing that Chantal was going to come on strong, and it actually worked the other way. But as usual, Chantal finished the last couple of rounds strong, and that's what made her a clear winner in my book.
Last question, we took a couple of crazy fights that year. I know women's weight division, they move up and down. Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall, any of them fights interest you?
Listen, I just think Clarissa Shields is too big for Chantal. You know, naturally too big.
Savannah, Terry Harper.
Yeah, I mean, Terry Harper's was actually lighter than Chantal. So I think I'd say 154 is probably the max for Shan, because really the girls at 154, a lot of them are lightweights really, or super lightweights. So she's not out of her depth in that situation. But Clarissa's just one step too far in my book. Any of the others up to 154, I think would be great for her.
Jamie, you was quite humble about being a good coach yesterday, and I think you showed tonight why you're such a good coach. So congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate that, really do.
I mean that. Thank you.
I told you there would be a moment. Well, guess what? The moment's here. The fight is coming. Let's go!